Commander, this unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter. A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy. That is a correct assessment, Commander. Briefing complete. Now returning to situation monitoring and data analysis, Commander. It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the Archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station, hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be
a would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. If you can reach the ship, you should find no obstacles to boarding it. This unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent destruction. It seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either, and is ready to finish what
I can foresee a few likely instances where you could use my skills and experience, including snapping DeVries' neck and...
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tingling.
Yes, that's definitely the Sovereign's ship.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Hey! Got a distraction for you! Combat!
Purification in progress. Taking the fight out of them.
can't imagine a worse fate than forever hanging between life and death.
Without the rift modulator, I doubt we'd make much progress here. Sure that it worked.
Mobilizing.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Target stun weapon ready, Commander.
On your toes.
I'm the one you need to worry about. You not even hit the wrong side of a flare.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm seeing unfriendly scopes.
Mitigating the threat. Locking them down. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Gate recharge.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Trigger finger's still tight. Give the word and I'll step over here. Hold him the head. You lot couldn't hit the broad side of a freighter. Take time, Commander.
Fortificator and ready set. There be none. Locking them down.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermanned.
Still recharging. Combatant scared.
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Don't touch the move. Just get the signal. Come at it.
And ready.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Check your scope.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermanned. Functioning.
That sounds like... Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither.
Helen?
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Command. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran...
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries, don't tell me the situation got too fluid.
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been.
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. Rift. That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there...
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some... You can help me, though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
Careful. She's already on it.
How much time? With the way I'm bleeding out, I ain't sure how long I can hold on. Then go bring the fight to those bastards.
Can't believe it's come down to leaving you. Again.
Don't look so glum, Rookie.
Pascal? Helen? I can stay with you for a moment, if you'd like. Might help.
Yeah, all right. Hurry back, huh?
The Sovereign's ship up close. I believe we can safely assume he's not on it, or on that rover approaching the skip lab. Investigating Go for classification. Damage, Commander.
Ain't ready yet.
Maintaining.
Adversary vulnerable.
The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is...
Can't the Rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
Horizon Point Station to determine...
Hey, recharge! Ready to take the heat off him, Commander. Just stay with.
I'm back and scared.
There's enough. Taking the fight out of them.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Negative. Recharge incomplete.
Ready. Exposure.
Check your scopes for combatants.
Fingerprint is still tired.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I'll handle this. Standing by and simplify.
Another rift.
Despite the low probability of such an occurrence, a rift and a plasma hazard are directly blocking our path to the Sovereign's ship.
Joining the violence.
Mobilizing.
Jump to, but I'm not ready.
I'm back and scared.
Be the Sovereign's office. Worth a search for the equation, even if the place looks like an
First
adult
nice thing the
playpen.
Sovereign's done for. Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised. Good. My vision was starting to swim for a moment there.
Take a look at these readings. This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory. Our projections are off by orders of magnitude. Sovereign, save us. Nonceret's hypothesis was correct all along. The results of the experiment were false. Capture the rate. That's to the rubber! Go!
Proceed to attack. Target.
On your command.
Got eyes on some milkers.
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Over here! Revolve the head!
All we need to do next is infiltrate the Sovereign ship, stop the console, and obtain the rift modulator. So, typical day on the job from here.
Attention. Please report to intake. Was easier than I expected. Now, let's find a way to unseal the hangar before we're noticed. Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Forever vigilant.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I'm back and scan.
Fire, move!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm the one you need to worry about. You might have hit the wrong side of a freighter.
Target analyzed.
Lay down fire.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Locking them down. Check your scope.
For combatant analysis.
I go through.
But I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
Give the word and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Without complaint or groan.
Hostile spotted.
If you experience spontaneous exsanguination, how might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume?
Most passing strange.
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert. Acknowledged. This intercom is now. How can I assist you, Deck 01? Again? I shall send her down right away. But this is becoming a daily occurrence, and I was sick in the head, more like. I wouldn't be surprised if she were vying for... But I remind you that gossip is strictly prohibited over this chat.
All right, Winnie. You can do this. Just tell the doctor that you need to be sent to mental...
Killing a scientist in cold blood? We've got to be better than this, Commander. Tell me we're not going to just go plug. That's not the plan. Right, Commander?
Privacy, please!
Attention.
Our diligence in acquiring the credentials certainly paid off.
Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet like. See what info.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very... You best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor. Oh, I apologize for my... Please don't let me keep you. Speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat in the Rift Chamber. He'll help you get situated. I would appreciate it if you did not mention my... Of course. It's my wife, you see. Montserrat asserts that this is not how the Rift shall work.
Well, the module...
Ah, I was notified that you were here. Though, what exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you. Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab, and hopefully the rest of this system, from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait. So you are familiar with the work we're doing? Tell me, what do you make of our experimentations? So then you've come to the same conclusions as I. Though, you're not the one I must convince to deviate from this mess. Our situation is far more dire than it may seem. There is no proof that Rift data, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. If he won't hear me out, here, use this keycard on the module over there. It'll allow you to download my report and grant you... I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. A deck up in the control room. The consul is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much...
Science deck. Authorized visitor aboard. Do not be alarmed.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to...
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function, as in every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any... Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not... And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is... I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
schematic secured.
It's a stumper, all right. But we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the Consul.
There you are, Commander. What happened? I thought you were looking for the rift modulator. Why does it still look like that out there? That's unacceptable. That complicates matters greatly. What should happen if it's damaged as we seize control from the—
We've the schematics for the modulator. Worst comes to worst.
Did you happen upon anything else that I should know about? Right. And before we can manage that, we have the Consul to He may seem open to negotiation, but I would urge caution. If you denounce him or his plan outright, he will not yield. Unless you find his weak spots and chip at those.
Worth a try, if you think you can navigate his delicate ego. If you fail, we'd be on our back foot.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us...
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
Your tampering with the rifts is against the plan. A correction is imminent.
So passionately delivered, and yet so utterly incorrect. What you are witnessing is my saving of Arcadia, and ridding it permanently of trespassers like you. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than
You used the peace talks as a test run for...
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to... Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our troop. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. That's the story everyone knows, yes. But surely you don't believe only one human mind is capable of inventing such... In the matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth. And in it, she dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, that eventually led to the manifestation. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed. It's your time that's running out, not mine. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out. So you say. But you've yet to deliver any
I doubt you've had anyone capable checking your calculations. You don't strike me as particularly thorough, or much.
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means the Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. And now I've reached the end. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have? How do you... I didn't ruin him. He did what he had to out of love for Arcadia. And now, I am the sole defender of this land. His sacrifice will not be in vain. It cannot be. And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary. Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But we are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become... It is better that we perish together as proud Protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy, as are you.
Investigating hostile and check your scopes for combatant analysis. Standing by. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Over here! Re-hole in the head!
Back and scan.
Up two.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Don't mind me.
Vital critical.
Got my lamps on the
Try to limit further damage, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
No time to waste spitting at the consul. We've got to get to the help.
Field calculations suggest the rift will soon completely destabilize. The rift modulator can be utilized to stop it, but the only way to do so is to fly it inside. I've heard similar words spoken before. Those inspired by them are...
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. Back on greater tranquility, you wish to give me a chance to atone for my mistakes.
I reckon I'll join you.
Hear that, Augustine? No funny business or you'll be dealing with the endpoint herself.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to hear your bright idea for circumventing the inevitable. Someone must take action.
Commander, it's been an honor and a privilege. You really are the best the Directorate's got.
Give this... The Earth Directorate can use these and the processed Rift data to mass-produce modulators that can be used at distance. This could be the last time anyone is lost to a Rift. I'll see it done. And I'll ensure your faith is not misplaced.
Sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaned on the protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. Within weeks of concluding the Arcadian mission, Val broke down beyond repair. Her compression coils corroded from exposure to the rifts. Her logic core decayed by the heat of extreme use. Niles grieved for his automech companion, whom he secretly believed was still looking out for him. Perhaps he was right. A year after the Arcadian mission, Niles resolved a life support malfunction aboard the Incognito by using Val's old parts, a task he accomplished tearfully. Niles remained torn about the Earth Directorate and his place in it. His victory at the reconstituted Horizon Point turned to ash in his mouth when he learned that his friend, Zebulon Tran, was captured while attempting a heist on the tomb of the matriarch. Niles slipped away from the Incognito one evening to attempt to free Zebulon from mental refreshment and make amends for the past. He was never seen or heard from again. The commander killed Inez, and thus no one ever learned her woefully fascinating tale of corporate abuse or agonizing journey through the bodily horrors of Auntie's secret grafting program. Because of her commander's refusal to help with her graft, Inez's health rapidly declined, even as she tried to make a name for herself on her own. She died of sepsis during her solo travels in Arcadia. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment, in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. With unfettered access to skip drives and beholden to no one, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. Meanwhile, the Earth Directorate controlled Arcadia with little trouble for a time, successfully rebranding it as a society free of corporate or government overreach. Yet, as the years passed, the Arcadians saw fewer and fewer differences between the Earth Directorate and their previous overlords. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, an arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.